What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Quick installment news you can really use. This is your brother Shabazz coming to you live real quick because we got to talk about the fragility, the fragile nature. White tears. Got a whole cup full of them right now, and I'm going to start sipping. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the utter exhaustion of living in a world where three horizontal stripes, that's right, the red, the black, and the green with a key. Oh, no, my bad. The key wasn't there. But these three little colors, these horizontal stripes, are enough to trigger a national security alert for the anti-woke brigade. I see you in wokeness and the rest of the digital outrage machine. You see Coco Jones standing on the field at the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 60, a world-class talent, delivering a vocal masterclass. Lift every voice and sing. And your first instinct isn't to listen. It's to squint. It's to zoom in on a bedazzled armband, like you're reaching for contraband at a border crossing. Doing your own version of the Ice Brigade. You call it the Black Nationalist flag with a sneer, as if she's wearing a manifesto. Well, maybe she is, but just point of correction, it's the Pan-African flag. Keep that in mind. It was created over a century ago. Happy Black History Month. It represents the blood, it represents the people, and it represents the earth. You know, like Public Enemy said, fear of a black planet. If that is radical to you, then your definition of normal is nothing more than the forced invisibility of anyone who doesn't look like you. Coco wasn't just wearing random colors. She was wearing a tribute. She actually tapped Karl Kani to remix Whitney Houston's 1991 tracksuit, standing on heritage. But because she swapped the red, white, and blue for the red, black, and green of her own heritage, you've decided that she's a threat to the public. You know what I call this? This is your own fascination with victimhood. You've turned three colors into a boogeyman because it's easier to be, clutch my pearls, offended than it is to acknowledge that black identity exists outside of your comfort zone. That's why I like when NWA said what was their line? They said, and keeping a smile off a white face. That's what they said. You aren't ending wokeness, not with your little Twitter account, not with your little X account. You're just broadcasting a profound, shivering fragility. You're literally shaking because a singer honored her ancestors during what? During Black History Month. Coco Jones wasn't just singing. She was existing. And that's what actually bothers you. The fact that she can stand in her excellence. The fact that she can celebrate her history and hit a high note, all while you're at home, probably eating nachos and tacos and sipping on tequila, fuming over a piece of fabric. Now, if a headband and some sequins are enough to threaten your worldview, the problem isn't the flag on her arm. It's the narrowness. It's the narrowness. It's the narrowness of the mind behind your screen. So how about this? Stop looking for reasons to be a victim of a color scheme. Quite fashionably, it's a bad look. And quite frankly, it's boring. This is your brother Shabazz. Shout out to everybody who's been paying attention, listening. Drop a comment. I give a shout out to Angel Redash, Angelist Redash. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000. I don't know what you're doing in the comments, but I appreciate you being here. $20,000. Yeah, let's raise the stakes. Now, I don't need you to send me the money, although you can if you want to, but you can hit the like button. You can share this little quick minute video to anybody else that thinks that It's a good thing when white folk are scared of the red, black, and green. It's a good thing when black folk embrace their Pan-African aspirations. This is your brother Shabazz. I didn't plan on being here long, but I thank you for paying attention. And like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the all on the bell for notifications, and you will tune in and we can talk about this even further because I will be back later. Peace.